The Valiant Brothers had 12, Demolitionist 11. I skipped 13 because as you were hoping that the Rock and Sock Connection was not on this list, I was shocked most of all that the Mega Powers was not only on this list, they were high on this list.
Okay.
The Mega Powers, a top 15 tag team. I
mean, hey, okay. So look, that moment in the list where I was like, did somebody like call me for this? Because spoiler alert, the Mega Powers made my list before I seen theirs. They jumped. Like the Mega Powers made my list. And if y'all ain't realized it, y'all ain't seen them yet. Like, to me, spot on. And I'll tell you why. Yep. This is, well, for me, for my time, for my reality, this is the first makeshift tag team that main evented like every single Saturday night's main event, every pay-per-view that they were active, like they ended the show with these guys, like they are the two biggest superstars, they are the two biggest draws, and they put them together. Like it's literally the blueprint for Team Hell No, for the fucking Mega Bucks, obviously, as we know, but it's also the blueprint for the Rock and Sock Connection. It's the blueprint for the Brothers of Destruction. So how the fuck can't the Mega Powers be on the list when they the blueprint for all the shit they did 20 years later?
Because them niggas faced 2 to 3 tag teams in their whole career.
Because they the main event. And it was the main event. Hey, look, I get it.
Matter of fact, I think three is too generous. Them niggas faced Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant and Akeem and the Big Boss Man. That's it. I don't know. That's it.
You're right.
Ain't no way in hell.
You're right. But you know what? We also got to cop out to there being house shows that we never seen.
Fuck them house shows, G. Fuck them house shows. Look, hey man, look. The only reason why they make this list is the breakup. That's it. It still ain't 13. Like it still ain't 13. They want to make the list because of jealous eyes and a hit to the head with the belt. That's cool. But just how you put that Instagram post up with the Briscoes and shit.
Yeah.
The Briscoes probably won more matches than the fucking Mega Powers. I get the whole blueprint. I get you with the blueprint. But these are one of those times, those rare times that the blueprint wasn't shit compared to everything else that happened afterwards.
But you're right. Go ahead.
So,
you're right.
So, here's my thinking. What you saying? If what you're saying is the WWE's thinking, 2-man power trip is top 10.
I mean, you could argue, especially when when the Briscoes count. You could if DIY counts, if Evolution counts. Like, hey, listen, I'm not in total disagreement because that was one of the makeshift tag teams that I actually had to take out when I remembered somebody, and then I started comparing because I'll say my comparison of another person that's been in a few tag teams that made everybody's list. That I was like, well, you could argue that there's a parallel here, and he can make it 4 times. But enough about that. Look, the Mega Powers, it's really real simple. They closed WrestleMania 4. They were the focal point of every Saturday night's main event of that year. They headlined SummerSlam. I think they headlined the Survivor Series. And then they broke up. And then they broke up on Saturday night's main event. Then they exploded on WrestleMania 5. So they headlined 2 WrestleManias.
Not as a tag. See, you know what?
I know. Hey, look, Bang. What was the tagline or the selling point of WrestleMania 5.
The Mega Powers collide.
Yep, the Mega Powers explode. It was them against Fire at the Trump Plaza. And look, the tag team was the main event. And they didn't even want to keep them together to face another tag team. So they just made them fight for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Look, it ain't, I totally get it, but for both of us being adolescents during that time, you couldn't tell me that a team was ever going to beat the Mega Powers.